Hello everyone, this is your Curia, Fantastic Worlds, letting you know that visiting hours for Hush House are now open. Welcome back to the Book of Hours in Lovecraft Country. Okay, so, first day of winter. We have, of course, our guest here, who we've helped consult on the issue with the messenger's casket. Now, I wanted to show you something, by the way. I'm not sure where it is, but each one of these corresponds to one of our issues, constellations. I'm just Unfinished Lark, The Other Horizon, Apollo and Marcius. Yeah, basically we can choose to assist choose one of the options that the visitors have. Like, what should we do about what? You know what I mean? Also, by the way, if you haven't noticed, there's a section of this that has been sealed away. Literally cannot access it because of the Suppression Bureau having taken over the entire place. Gods. Now, sometimes, there are times in my life when I've been upset about the suppression of information, but again, I'm actually participating in that now as I'm trying to bury a lot of these books that are over a power level of 10. Like, for example, let's see, 4, 6. Seriously? That's all I've got here? 6, 8. Okay. Seriously? Alright, cool. Warming draughts to uplift the heart. I don't think that one's going to cause a catastrophic, failure of time and space, but I cannot be absolutely sure that's the case. This is, after all, Lovecraftian world. For all we know, little homilies. Oh, bloody hell, I lost track of it. Or maybe I accidentally put it on there. Yeah, there it is. Anyways, put that over here. Yeah. Turquoise head. I think that goes here, right? That's Rose. That's Rose as well. We'll get this all sorted out. I got a lot of winter. I just noticed that. Of course, the amount of sky and moon is absolutely fantastic. I guess it's specialty of the house. Anyways, so other things that should be happening. Obviously, we can't, in fact, get any additional vegetation as there's snow on the ground now. But, and could consider getting another one of you. There you go. Now, tomorrow, after we get the card for Nightmare over there, we will begin our little soiree. And I'm thinking we're going to have it, since it's so cold, we're going to have it here in the main dining room, the center of the house. Next, well, it's not above the kitchen, but it should be warm enough, especially with the fireplace. Now, I contemplated, using this one down here, but I just want to have my secret society of goddess worshippers. Only one, we use the area down there. So, but I did notice, like last episode, we can, when, spring comes up, or fall perhaps, we can do this spectacular view up here for the next soiree, as it will. And any case, God, look at me, becoming quite the hostess. All right, so, anyways, the things to think about. Do we want to do any collection? I mean, how are we looking for overflow? Oh, right, it's blue rose. We need to replace that. So you made that lovely tea with it. So let's find the blue rose garden. Let's see. Cat's claw. Cat's claw. That's all we have here. Nope. Nope. Oh, wait, there it is. Blue crown. All right, so another one of these, and the effort we'll have to put in is going to have to be leaves and thorns, so we can get that replaced. Now, I believe there's one other missing flower that we need. Right. Fragrant chalice. Wait, there we got that. It's right there. Huh. Maybe we don't. It's like we got 2 of each the whole way here. Oh well. We actually got 1 more of the agave there. Okay, so next. Get that done. I think we probably... Oh yeah, I did want to grab... Let's grab the typewriter. I did want to grab the typewriter and get more flour and butter and milk, because frankly I've been kind of going nuts with it. Let's see. Okay, we don't want to order the dripping. What we want to order is more flour. All right, hit it. So do that there. I'm not sure what we're going to do for... I mean, let's face it. We've got like a ton of stuff here. Could practice with, but we're running out of particulars. And in addition, since we can't gather any more vegetation, we probably want to hold off for a bit. Now, one of the things I want to do, since we've already got an idea of who we're going to be bringing, because we know we're bringing Zachary. Zachary likes winter-style stuff. So I'm thinking, let's check out... Let's have their drinks ready before they show up. I thought so. Bingo, right there. So we'll grab the Blue Crown tea. We'll use that for Dear Zachary. Yeah, we get kind of a teetotaler attitude here. I'm guessing the good Islamic doctor has rubbed off on us. Okay. So, anything else? I'm going to poke at with the food. Honestly wondering if we can actually get a pumpkin pie. I don't think we can since we don't have any dough remaining. So, yeah, we don't have any flour either, which is why we're getting more. And also the cream sugar. I'm going to have to, excuse me. I'm going to have, had a pop up there. I'm going to have to do some interesting things. Any ones of these we have to put together? We went down to Wind and Waiting, Earth Sign, a quick name, called Scrap, Horizon Sight. We need, of course, the mirror one. Enduring Reflection. I'm trying to remember which one that is. Let's see what we got. Grab. Grab. Where would Enduring Reflection come from? Sand Stories. Horizon Sight, but... We trace the sign of the light and use rosy essence from the air. That is not what we want. Sand Stories, Salt Sign. We got... Yeah, we haven't used signs in a while, have we? Sky Stories... Finding Parallel, Enduring Reflection. There it is. I just need one memory. And we can actually just pop that baby out. Needs 3 more rows, though. What do we have? Memory. Does that have any rows? It does have rows. We can actually just use it. And we can actually just use a newspaper to get a new one. Let's see, occult scrap. And this one. Do we have a candle that's appropriate? Curious. Because we like to make candles, and, you know, this would give us an excuse to actually do so. You know, the Agapolis, but of course that's rare to deal with. If that's not the case, then what will be? Omen. Mark. I don't know if we actually have a cat. I mean, animal that produces rose. Dog, perhaps? Don't know. Let's find out. Nope. And the cat definitely won't. Cats are not cooperative by nature. Yep, there we go. And I know one of these will do it. But the Owl of Spirals will do so. It's kind of weird, but okay. We should definitely take a look at that one at some point. Alright, so... What do we got? Oh, easy enough to do. In fact, we probably may not have to use these called scrap. All we need is a 1 point... I don't think we have a light that's got rows attached to it. We can check. We can do any of these. What the heck is that? Oh, never mind. Sign. Well, those signs are easy to make. It's, again, 9, so we still have 1 point short. And do we have any of the paints that have rows in it? Wait, I thought I saw a glow. I was wrong. Food, on the other hand. I don't think we have a oven that does rows, but I'll double check. That'd be kind of funny, actually. Hilarious. But yeah, I don't think it's actually the case. So we definitely still need to do During reflection, sky stories. So I believe the easiest way to pull this off is this. So easy enough. Grab FET, grab FET plus and FET. That's 5 right off the bat. We've got sky stories, which is going to produce 9. Single memory would do it. And you could easily put the occult scrap in here. During reflection, and then create the use the newspaper. So that is what we will do. Which means we're going to have to read the newspaper when we have an opportunity. We haven't actually done that in a while. Alright, so. Here we are. We'll investigate that, and we'll use one of the FOST. Makes sense. Alright. I wonder if we have to we won't consume it, so not sure how many times we can use it. In the meantime, we'll take our 1 exhausted metal here, because apparently we were up late last night. And then we'll use that water. So we've got 2 more coming anyways. Plus, you know, I could actually use tea or something. I mean, I can make as much blue crown tea as I want at this point. Which really would only take about the same amount of effort, but you didn't have to use a health card for it. That actually makes sense. We've got the blue crown going, we just... I may do that. In any case, we're starting with all this with drinks, which basically means that... Yeah, let's get started here. You'll have that separated in a bit. Alright. So. Yes. So we'll take that. That's going to be Zachary's. And we'll need... Let's see. We'll need a forge-based drink. Let's see what that is. That's going to be for our smith. Could just take the last Niles coffee and then... Yeah, let's do that. I don't want to serve it to him directly into the pot, so we'll do that. That will disintegrate that, and... Where's the Evening Isles? Evening Isles coffee. I think we have an extra one up here. Right there. There we go. Renounce or brew. Let's just take a tryst with that there. Actually, take a whist. Let's get that going. Another 5 seconds go by. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Okay, refill. We'll need another flower. Start that. Yeah, we actually should also go do the making money thing, because we're definitely spending it. Oh. Are we doing that? Never mind. We'll be done in a bit. Okay, so... There we are. Ah, so lovely. Evening ale coffee. So we're going to have tea and coffee. Well, you know, warm drinks. Probably better for you than alcohol in this period. Alright, so that's that. That's these two. The couple is going to produce the unique experience that will hopefully produce a unique skill, which we did with Coil and Chasm that one time. Now, let's see. I believe you like... You... Where are you? I'll get you back in a moment. Alright, you liked... Knock. I'm not sure what drinks we can get with Knock. We do have a Knock drink. It's right there. Well, gotta say that Flush Airhem seems to be doing quite the good for us. Alright, hit it. Like we're running around the castle. Doing all this while she's still there reading the book that we sent. So, refill, we're also going to need another butter. Let's hit that to go with it. Right. Let's get the tea onto the thing. It's, you know, it's proper British way of doing things. Let's see. Tea. That will work for Nightmare. Now, we probably should have Serena Blackwood. I think she's, however, a forge. Let's double check this one. Grab this. Alright, where are you? Connie, we don't want Connie. She stayed over like 12 hours past the point. But yeah, looks like we need another forge thing. So, best bet is to grab... let's see, which one had it? Oh, I already used up that one. So we may have to wait till the rest of it brews. Interesting. Interesting. Meow. Sorry. Watson's in the background there. Okay, good, good. You're happy. You're happy. I'm happy that you're happy. Alright, so do we want more? Probably. More cash. Alright. Because, you know, we keep spending it. Another milk. There you go. Oh, good lord. The money going out. Okay, jolly good. We got Daymare's card. Use the desk writing case to make note of it. And Ron Spintra. Okay, she can stop pretending to be an extra from Oliver Twist now. Grab the writing case. Grab the desk. And where's the card? I believe it's down here. For, you know, occult correspondence. That's always the most fun correspondence. Okay, note. Oops, she's a knock based. Ooh. Hopefully we got the drink orders right to start with. We may have to do some modifications. Alright, so that's that for the moment. I don't think we're getting much else at the moment. Sigh. I'd be using more use of the sugar, but I'm finding less use for it. The thing is, can we actually do serve appropriate for the milk? I'm actually wondering. Nope. You'd have to drink the whole thing at once, which, you know, is actually customarily what you do with milk. Drink it out of the bottle. At least nobody here who's civilized does that. Let's see what else. Should we go out for a bracing walk and see what we can find? Suppose. No, thought Ragged Crossroads would be those things that would work, but Sand Stories will. Great, go. And let's see, where are we doing beachcombing? Should we chill with the gulls? That almost rhymes. There you go. Called scrap. Hey, I didn't even have to use the newspaper. That was a good idea, actually. Oh, wait, I didn't use it. Oh, well. Irrelevant. So, yeah. We will be on to that in a bit. Let's see. Anything else you want to poke our nose? I haven't done this in a while. Not there's anything good down here, but you never know. Oh yeah, let's go poking around the dangerous caves for a bit, shall we? Ooh, I just realized I don't have... Yeah, okay. Yep. You're getting that back, which is good. Oh wait, gonna happen again, unfortunately. Nothing's history when it first happens. Hold on a second. Yeah, I wasted that, but you know, I'm good. Oh, yes, lovely. Let's get this back over here. There we go. Lovely. Okay. Meanwhile, we should probably get these books where we want them to go. Okay. So, do we have a... We've got... Rose, Forge, Knock, Lantern, Moth, and Moth, because Moth's big. Okay. So, we need to... One of the other vaults down here. Ooh. Forge. Actually, Forge books should go back here. Like with like. And the automated project I'm actually keeping here, despite it being only a 10, simply because that freak Collars made it. And I don't think anybody wants the world to know what he knows. The world doesn't want to know what he knows. There you go. Alright. What else are we looking at? Alright, we should put that back. Pictures of Forculus. Seriously? Orculus? Oh, man. It's just adding up. Okay, you go there. Go there, you go there. And you go there. I'll be with you in a moment, alright? Just hang on. Sorry. Librarian. Shuffling books. What are the odds? Alright. Oh, got a package. Excellent. Packages are fun. Contraband. Ooh, could be something useful. And there's the Gervanite we want. Excuse me. I want you here. Be there. Alright, if I'm not prepared, that can be a bit make it a bit awkward. Okay, I think that's everything at the moment. Alright, excellent. Yeah, a little freaky, I'll give you that. Alright, so yeah. Thing is we don't want to do is we want to stick this here. As well as the Newman. I believe these are ones I've already accessed. Yeah. So, I'm not sure which of those we want. I think this one, because this does produce a persistent memory. Let's just grab this one. And we will use our favorite desk, or one of our favorite desks, in order to be able to read it. So we can have that persistent memory. Let's see. List will go here. Oh, right. Language. Arch of the K. Meanwhile, let's get the key back in place. Game isn't cozy. Time just goes by. And things happen. There you go. Alright. Sometimes it can be fun to do that. Alright, so. Oh, definitely should look at something. What next? Oh, I can't do that. Got the observation one gone. There we are. A little bit more cash. Okay, Memory of the Gods. I think we already have winter books down here. We do not. Got to establish a new category now. Sigh. You know what? We'll do. Keep these things sealed in the vaults. We may have opened them, but we can still seal them too. Anything else for short on? Not really. Oop. You have Forge. Oh wait, I'm not sure I can use that. But on the other hand, I should probably have it over with drinks. Just so we can find a use for it. There you are. Blue crown, excellent. Ah. We got that down. Now, I think we can actually get one more in here. Okay. Which one? Yeah, reference. There you are. Feel a little better. Get a good nap. And there we are to replace it. Doing reflection. Alright. Meanwhile, let's get this poured out. Excellent. Get the blue crown in place over here so we can have that reestablished. So we can just pump out. Yeah, look at the blue crown in place. Just love how this place is perfect for collecting flowers. Putting them there. Come on, get in there. If it's perfect, you're going to behave as if it's perfect. There we are. Granite slab. Okay. Memory of sound. Sea glass. Ooh, I like sea glass. Nice and polished. Just find. Alright, so, but I think we already got, like, we have 2 of each of these, so they have to go to the overflow. I don't make the rules. Actually, I do make the rules. I also enforce them. Alright. There you are. 2 there. We could do another one. Actually, let's do that. Let's grab chore. We have plenty of time to pull that up so we can get our water. Okay. Levels back to where I like them. Yeah, speaking of which, I'm going to have to... Now, Yvette. Oh my god. Swim parcel. Seriously? Seriously. That's what we're going with? Box inside of a box? Where'd it go, anyways? Okay. Neiman weaving the void. Not bad. It's a persistent. We'll keep it for now. We should really put this over here. In the hermit cell. No, this is where we keep the raw ones. Ones we haven't done yet. So maybe we'll use the used ones there. Again, one of the best ways to hide something is to simply make it unremarkable. Okay. See if there's another box inside of that box. Because that makes perfect sense. Speaking of which, I'm going to do my else with it right now. Might as well get a little more cash. See how much I can actually go with. We're going to be spending money on postage at the very least. Okay. Dark already, huh? Timothy rings the bells? Probably. Kind of funny. Okay. Tools, it's interesting. 2 saws. I'm actually curious. Okay, winning move. Right, and we can make invincible audacity. Dear God, there's so much stuff in here. Duraclum. We don't have winning move. I mean, Indomitable at this point. Invincible audacity does have to be done. Huh. Okay, we'd have to get winning move. I don't know if we have enough left to do that. We have 7 here. We need another memory. We can do that easily with loss. On the other hand, or we can just stick memory sound in. Memory loss actually has an edge, so it would make sense to do so. So, about to figure out another shortcut, aren't I? I do like it when I do that. Let's see what should go in next. You can have that. That honor. Drinking cocoa. Wow. You know, you had my hopes up, and then you dashed them. Very upset about that. Okay, not enough time to get that done. On the other hand. Okay. Seriously. I already got some right there. I guess it's going... I've got 3 of them. Somebody likes cocoa, apparently. It's not me. Okay, winning move would require me. Once we have this done. Still going. It's 3, 7. That's actually doable. Don't worry, I'll do my Cultist underground. Loss. So, best way to handle this. Grab 2 saws. It's me, I know where I'm going with this. Saw. Get in my inventory. I command you to do so. Be another one down here. Okay, so let's go pray to the horned axe, because we can put these 2 right here. It's 2. So it's the hammer. That's 9, and guess what? We just found a shortcut. Winning move. Okay, but when you move, we'll have to be converted over. I don't know if we can pull it off, but I'm going to try. Because we need another 5 points beyond this. If I'm correct. Right, this one has edge. And we have... Which one? This one is 1 edge, and this one is... 2 edge. Let's take Hendrix Blade. Okay. Hendrix Blade will give me 2. I would need this. A large number of things. The beverage, however, we do have edgy beverages. I know. And memory-wise, what do we have? Good epic, no way. But yeah, we can get 1 from there. I'm just thinking, if this is going to be possible or not. Got the wrong with those, unfortunately. Okay, so. We're going to have to wait a minute anyway. A minute and a half. Yeah, we're not going to pull this off. But we will, on the other hand, have an idea how to do it tomorrow. Not that I'm going to, because we're supposed to be doing lunch then. Okay, give me a... Hang on 1 second, actually. Okay, we're back, but I wanted to check something a commenter suggested. They wanted me to check with a telescope to see if ornoscopy, which is study of the stars, I think, find out, works with this, and that's wistful air. It doesn't seem to actually produce anything, unfortunately. So no secret here. Also, the sky one. What's the moon one? Curious. Or moon. How easy it would be to make a moon here. Easy enough. Yay, bittersweet certainty. Okay, but what's this one? Got both sky and air, but what about some... Okay, so now I'm curious. Would it be... Would in fact be light. I always find it odd that this one in particular doesn't do that. Hop over to something that's with sky and lantern. That isn't it. Sky and lantern, there we go. No soul fit here. Sky. Urgh. Come back to this. We have more of an opportunity. But yeah, now I'm just curious. Alright, so we should probably get on to producing a little meditation here. The thing is, we've got so many other things we could be doing with this stuff, but I think it's already too late. Didn't quite come to our full potential for the day. Alright, let's get this served properly. Always proper in our servings. We don't want to be considered like those barbarian Americans. Alright. Actually, there's no reason to pause. I'm doing a lot more before sunrise anyways. So, hold on a second. Okay, so... what we've got... It's no thing I'm not using. Give me a... Paraplax salts. Vacant feather. Exotic essence. Which just produce, I think, an ink. Oh, it's just music, I think. Yep. Music again. Yep. Alright, let's try Sacra Limine. Food and memory and smoke the preparation. It's fresh. I'll get a riddle some insight. Name day riddle. Or carved wood and enchant. Yeah, that's just going to produce another one of those pipes, which, why, wonderful. Simply not what we're going for here. Stitching and binding. Bind it to an egg. No, I don't need another turtle, thanks. Tangle brag. Alien through glass in a lantern liquid. Or wistful air. Rosy essence drop from the air. Glass. You can actually fit glass here. That's the funny part. What do we got? 7. And I believe... ooh. This is considered... but it's not the right type of glass. Have to have... No. That's not... That's a lens. Oh, lenses. You know... Make these things so damn easily. I should be using them a lot more often. It's 9. I'll need 1 memory. Yeah, but it has to have a light. Don't have a... Do we have a... This thought this would be a lens and a light. It is lens and it is glass. What is lens and light, I wonder? In any case, we can probably do the same thing over here. One of these. There we go. Okay, so... Nope. Okay, finally. Alright. It's not the right one. Could. Alright, where is it? Lanterns. You know, I had this down pat once before. Where are the damn lanterns? I moved them somehow. Amazing. Not sure as to why. Alright, I forgot about this one. Hilarious. 3 lantern. But no, I need... Did I put them down here in the closet? Oh, I can be so disorganized at times. What about tools? What the hell did I do with them? There's just times when I would lose track of everything in here. There it is. That's 5. Vacant feather. That's wood. That's right, we don't want sacral lemonade. What did we want? Sorry, just kind of losing myself here. Watch its paradox. Right. Add the formula to a light. We need 5 more, though. Pretty easy to do. Right, all we need is the other lantern, where the hell I stashed it. I do not believe some of the things I lose. Used to keep them right on the altar, too. Where are you? God, I've lost track of so many things. Ah, right there. I have 3 of them. That's what's throwing me off. Icor Auroral. Why not? Just because we can. Actually, no. We're supposed to do it with this one because we can. I need a 2-pointer at some point. Huh. We only need 1 light, correct? We have other options. Another memory, perhaps? Or we just take one of the... Yeah, just grab Ascended Harmony. Let's create this just because we can. No, we don't need to use up the snow to do so. So, kind of a waste, but... I don't know. Actually... It'd be so easy to make a 15, but I've got nothing to do with it at this point, unfortunately. Oh well. Just use it up anyways. Not like we're hurting at the moment. Besides. Hit it. Definitely not doing this thing logically, but I think logic and I disappeared. I mean, parted ways a while back. Alright. Today will not be the day that we do any of the dorm. Ooh, that's nice. Okay, so even more. Let's do it again. Yeah, let's just drain it all. Drain the sky entirely. Kind of getting a little weird here. All right, so grab metal, grab our instruments. 6, then we grab right, ascended harmony, and hit it. Yeah, since we were, messing around a bit. Ooh, forgot about that tool. Guess we're probably not having the dinner today. I mean, we should probably be more organized before we wanted to do that. So, what's next? Let's see, I believe, yep. That memory's gonna be done soon. Okay. Come on, come on, come on. Pop this baby open. Okay. Keeper double winning moves is the precursor. So, what we want to do at this point, grab this, put this in, we put in winning move. That's 5 right off the bat. That's 11. That's 13. All I need, a couple of ingredients. Make up an edge. And I think the white wine is a 2-edge. Am I right about that? Do we have an edge one? We must have an edge liquids here somewhere. Huh. Serious? Okay. What are those? Wall hangings. I don't think we have an option to use those. Okay, so... How about over here? Oh, thank goodness. Leaks. Yeah, if it caused 2 vegetables to use up. Both onions and leeks. Screw it. That's right, we're gonna do this with food. I was kind of hoping to get drunk, but really that's not in the cards. Alright, so let's get that started. That's 2 minutes in distance. Okay, so because we have this cheat going on here, we should probably... Ooh, right. That's only an 8. It should... 8. This should definitely be okay for general circulation, but we can do that. And do we have another place we can put it? No. Alright, I guess you're going somewhere else. Yeah, I can't quite get this to go here. Huh. You go up there. Put this here temporarily. Come on now. There we are. Cat of Depths. I don't want to take your offerings away from you, so I'll leave that there for now. Okay, but these two together should be able to help produce our audacity. Now let's actually get the edge books back into place. Well, we've got other things going on. We really should. And I'm kind of disappointed by what we got last time, so we're going to tackle this again. Alright, let's see. Sea stories. I know it really probably doesn't matter, but it's fun. Alright, so we'll gather that in the winter. Meanwhile, let's see. Meanwhile, the labor, good for the soul. Meanwhile, honestly, I should just freaking send the order now. Run some cash. Be done with it. I want you to do the order form. Toss in a crown. That should be more than enough. Why not? Okay, so while that's going on, let's see, we're just basically vibing at this point. Let's see. That we need vegetables. Get the excess vegetables out of the way. Put it right here, I believe. Excellent. Toss in herb there. We'll need to use these as onions. Nope. Okay, get the onions back in place. Excellent. 3 days. Got it. Alright, so with that... Alright, we're outside as we hear the rain. Makes sense. Or if we go inside... Oh, thought it would stop, but apparently it doesn't. Anyways. Okay. Right, vegetables. I guess we're tackling this. Leeks it is. Identify as leeks. Interesting way to do the whole audacity thing. We'll have to find a better way to do it. But for now, yeah, we're just hooking it up, apparently. There you go. Alright, let's get our edge books in place. Ah, here we are. 4. These are all 4. Okay, that should be over here. 4, 4. 4, 6, 8. I think this one. Another 8. Alright, cool. 6. There you go. Oop, we're going to have to expand, unfortunately. 10. Oh, I guess we can put the 10 there. That's 12. That goes into forbidden. Oh, that's good. It's a hit so far. This will not be the case at some point. Alright. So we managed to get that in, and we also now need an edge hiding place, as it were. I guess we gotta use one of the new ones in the vault. Right, this can go towards Newman. This can be our new edge. Secret trove, as it were. Ah, sigh. Yeah, let's go out in the middle of the storm. That makes a lot of sense. Actually. Oh, we could take that and make some oral out of it if we wanted to. So, what we should do... Well, first of all, we've got to wait for this one to be done before we can do it. Why is there... Oh, I think I can actually get that into position now. Oh, yeah, over here with the rest of the other plants, as it were. You go over there, you go here. You go over there. For crying out loud. Yes, you go here, and you go there. No, we'll put you there. Oh, for crying out loud. Juggling, vegetate. You know what? Screw it. I was not going to do this. I didn't see a point to it, but you know what? Whatever. Dissect it. Alright, while that's going on. Thank you. That makes more sense now. Sometimes you just got to throw things away. Let's get you over in the super secret cave. There you are. Okay. Storm. Okay, let's get that going. We're not doing any heavy cooking at the moment. We're already more than prepared for the meal. But anyways, go back to there, and we need... Drink your Yvette. Now, Yvette, I can give it pretty much anything, but I want to be kind. Now, we can make blue crowned stuff a whole time. I mean, it's really not that difficult. Let's get to server appropriate. I'm trying out my new tea, apparently, on everyone. Or teas, it is. Alright, let's pause. Lush. All I know, huh? We'll use you later. Okay. Oral. 4 and 2. I think we already have some oral down here. Oral conception, as it were. Yeah. Like, all kinds of stuff here. So... yeah, you go here. Unless we put the wolf stuff down here. Get that much anyways. Pearl goes here, you go there. Two sky. I saw it there, but I guess not. Oh well. Guess we'll have to have an extra over here. Ooh, all of this stuff. Ooh, Refluen's got a 2. It's a pigment. That could be useful. I wondered if there's liquid there, but there is not. Okay, so what we need... Grab... that. Paradox. I don't even know why I'm doing this. I just kind of think it's interesting. So, and Faust. That's 11. Can the oral actually fit here? I'm just curious. That's 13, not the 15, though. 14. 5. We're only producing 9. Oh, wait, we're supposed to be doing this. Never mind. Still need... Well, you know, I could put more oracle here, or we could find something else for it. I was kind of hoping it was... Not even technically the storm. I could actually do this with the weaker Faust. Get that started. I don't even know why I feel like I need to do it, just kind of want to do it. More of that stuff. Okay, so, the blue tea. We'll be going over here, because like I said, Yvet will take anything, and Yvet's probably going to be our number 2, or 3, actually. For dinner, let's see. Ah, there we are. That's that. Last one, maybe we'll get the good doctor, in which case we definitely need coffee. I believe he likes a good coffee. Alright, so I think this is his stuff. I think earth is his. Alright, there we go. Alright, with that over, we definitely got the drinkage going on, so we will definitely be prepared for it next time. So, meanwhile, let's grab the book. Good doctor requires a 7 skills. I don't think it's going to be too difficult. Where are you? Four, 4, 5. Pearl and Tide. Ooh, can't do it. All right, so we can just use a different desk. I believe this one has rows. Correct. Let's see. I mean, 6. With tool. I think we have a tool that does rows. Tool, ink. Memory, or is just soul fragment? Wanted. Oh, we need ink anyways. Silly me. Okay, so if we do... Oh, actually, toss in FET and grab the typewriter. There you are. Where's admin's presence? Okay, so... Here we go. Definitely bringing Connie. Being kind of obsessed with money, I know. Well, it's winter. I don't have much else to do. Excellent. Alamin. Okay. Next will be Connie. And we'll probably have to use this one. There you go. Grab the typewriter. I just put that into inventory for now. Then grab any 3-pointer when it comes to There you go. We can also use it for Zachary too, which is good. Mm-hmm. Oh, right. Scented harmony. There you go. Gods. Probably should be using the bed to recover something. Not sure what. Let's just do another health. Mm-hmm. So we should be brewing some blue crown, as well as picking additional. Get the picking started first. There you go. Yvette. Yes. Next, we need to do... Let's see, Yvette. Admin, Yvette. And we need to... Let's see. Zachary. There we go. There we go. Zachary. We also need a fireplace. We'll use you. Actually, no, we don't need a fireplace in the kitchen. Okay, so we have Zachary, Elamine, Yvette, and the last one's going to be this one in my brain. Yvette, Connie. Oh, Nightmare. Nightmare needs what again? Daymare needs... Hate that I can't cycle this one normally. Nightmare. Serena, Strathcombe, Connie. Wait, we did Nightmare. Why do we not have it? Okay, that seems to expand it a bit. Strathcombe, Connie, Alhamim. Interesting. Something. Connie, Yvette, Strathcombe. Nope. Did not fire properly. Connie, Yvette. Oh my gods, I can't believe this. I'm gonna invite the new person, but apparently the new person didn't take. Daymare. 3. Ah, that's it. 3. We need you. There we go. Excellent. Start her up. Sometimes this thing can be particular, as it were. Look, I'm just trying to brew some tea, people. Ah, sigh. No rest for the wicked. There you go. Deep breath. Yeah, there. Okay. We'll try that and see what happens. Now we'll need to do that tomorrow, because my soul fragments are not in the right place for this sort of thing. Stick this here. Stick this back here. More additional glass. There we are. Excellent. Alright, so let's see. Other things you might want to consider. Let's use the halfway mark for the day. Isn't a lot. What on earth can we do with this? Not a lot, I'm thinking. I mean, yeah, we can make parrots or something, but what do we have? Interesting. It's also the wrong type. We need green. What is a green? Oh. Yep. Okay. Put memory here. Put... Trist here. Put something with green here. Tanglebrack. Lethe. Would be a beverage. No, we could probably do it somewhere else. Yeah. Beverage. Sacrament. Ooh. You know, I think we already have 2 of those. Right. Not that I use it that often. Oh my god. Cooking ingredient? What? Okay, now I'm curious. It's working, I guess. Forgot to use this one. Cooking ingredient. Are we cereal? Spices, I guess? Okay, spices and savors. No, nothing else we can do with this. What on earth do we cook it with? Cooking ingredient. Restorative. Beverage liquid. Oh no. This is going to drive me mad. Grapes, perhaps. Make a wine out of it. Alright, okay, cool. Here we go. No? Okay. I'm gonna go slightly crazy with this, aren't I? Can we create with this? Nope. Do we mix it with the other stuff? Are they also ingredients? That was kind of crazy, but you know. It's gonna drive me mad. Tea. Oh. Tea is not a ingredient, so we'd have to basically find... Oh no, coming to the episode, I'm getting obsessed. Sugar. No. Okay. Milk. No. What would you mix with this stuff anyways? It's like a pure essence of nectar. Nothing I'm throwing in randomly, that's for sure. I'm gonna have to figure this out. It's gonna drive me mad. But in any case, could easily create another one. Let's grab the pears. We can easily replace those. We've got enough wood. So, grab here. Skill. It's the roots. Yegwell ink. Interesting. I've got a 9 total here. Kitchenware. I know we've got kitchenware with... There it is. Kitchen bowls. There we go. That's 10. Good memory as well. I could just read that one over again. It doesn't really matter. I actually can read another one entirely. But yeah, sacraments are rather easy to create. Let's hit it. Not sure why I'm making another one. Just keep this one around me because I need it. Guess I want a good drink. Fuck yes. Might have tried this before, but I've forgotten if I have, so it'll be a new experience again. Okay, so meanwhile, if we're just going to have a day in which I'm going wastrel, let's do it. Bet. Can use that. And these... There we go. Nope. Just randomly grab Pearl and Tide. Okay, so there's that. Okay, so yeah, we're kind of going nuts here. A little bit. Just a little bit. caves. Don't have anything remaining, unfortunately. So yeah. Let's grab a random Newman. One of the ones that's been used, I think. There it is, one that's been used. Mastery. One we used before. What is this fundamental aesthetic one? Alright, so easiest thing to do would just be to grab an appropriate table. There we are. And what's the language? Ah, Ecoparian, we know that. I know how to pronounce it, but we know the language. Get it. To remind ourselves. Okay. So, 4 fragments remaining. Anything else I want to make anything out of? Not really. I mean, I don't think I can even sleep on this one if I wanted to. So, it's not really super important. Just kind of going to get rid of the bamboo. But, let's hit it. Not even half day. Kind of just blowing through things. Tomorrow we'll do that. Green scents recall rain. That is true. Right then. Screw it. We're not doing much else. The Colonel's lessons, Lance's lessons are stab versus thump. There we go. 6 edge. The lantern. You can put the sword back to the mantle place where it belongs. Okay. Things are collecting at the very least. Serpy, Alsum. Sleep too soon for drinking this, and there's a real chance you'll put down tiny roots. Ooh. Memory sight. Interesting to be sight, not taste. I thought that would be the indicator. Right. More Ichor Auroral. The literal liquidification of dawn. Yeah, okay. We'll put that there. Not sure why I'm doing that. Just kind of find it interesting. To randomly just do things today. It's a mad day. Techniques of perception and analysis. Give me a moment here. Insidious and apocalyptic conclusions. Probably the most assiduously suppressed book in history. The entire world was destroyed. Even the presses were melted and dispersed in manuscript edition. The first one. Perfect homology of hours is perhaps eternal, but causally proposes and derives confinement, inescapable aesthetic and optical techniques which might contain even an hour. Brownlee is disrupting the order of the man, says he presents his own work, but there are hints now and then. He has been assistance from the nowhere hour named Snow. Snow we don't know much about. I don't even know enough to put a book lecture together about him. Okay, so one thing we might want to consider. Grab this, grab that, grab memory scent, grab anything. And you got ink, you know, screw it. Or we need ink. We always need ink. Okay, put the blue crown back. Got enough tea. When you come right down to it, another possibility is very simple. I can keep making blue crown tea so long as we can collect it. So what that would mean is that you wouldn't have to use the heart ones in order to be able to produce a restorative liquid using the tea instead of water. To do this, on the other hand, to replace it. So it's kind of not super great idea. It was an idea, but it was not a great idea. There you go. It's 2 soul cards effectively to do it instead of 1. It's probably tastier. 3 remain. Do we need any more water? Not really. Got 3 left. Let's put this back to the used section. Like I said, tomorrow we'll prep for that. Okay, there you go. Oh man, we've gone over. So let's expense. We got nuts of money so far. How much do we have? Around... We're not even back to our £3 yet. We're going to try to get back there. Oh, I'm waiting on our supplies and all of this and all of that. So yeah, probably a good place to stop here. So yeah, what we're going to do is finish off this day to some degree. Then we will continue onward to the party next week, and yeah, then we'll start putting together all the lessons and such, because we've got to hurry up. We're going to get them done before the end of the season anyways. And like I said, we spent kind of a day messing about because I wasn't quite prepared for everything. Now we'll be prepared for next time. So anyway, this is Fantastic Worlds, your Curia, letting you know that visiting hours are now closed for Hesh House. Please reshelve your books and head back to the exit. We will see you next time here on Book of Hours in Lovecraft Country. Like, share, and subscribe as per usual. Bye.
I'd like to thank my Acolyte level supporters, whose contributions help this channel grow and hastens the inevitable digital apocalypse and rise of the Dark Lords of Content and Data.